Today, I'm excited about this one, particularly because I know I've solved the problem that many institutions are facing, especially human resource managers. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Liv again, and we are back with another video. This week, we're going to discuss KPIs, key performance indicators. Many people are facing problems of how to calculate their KPIs, the basic function of it. I've built a system that's going to help you do that. So without talking much, let's jump into the system and show you how it's done. Alright, so for this system, I've used PHP, Bootstrap, CSS, and some JavaScript to achieve the functionality that is required. This is the basic structure of my code. Here, this holds all the database configurations and all other logics that's required. Alright, so this is the main dashboard of the system. As you can see in front of you, it shows you a clear insight of the data that was captured in the system. So we have the departments. Basically, it's showing you how many departments were registered or added to the system, how many KPIs were added, and how many KPIs were actually submitted. So on the side, you have all these items that you can go through to take you to the particular page. And here we have the chart that is clearly showing you the performance of each department by percentage. So HR can just look at this chart and clearly see which department is doing better. All right, so we go to the departments page. Here we have our basic form, the department name and department description. So this is where HR or whatever user I can add the different departments of the institution. So you capture the department's name and you put in a description for the department and you add it. So when you add it, it adds up to the list of the department. So next we'll go to the KPI. KPIs basically is where we add the KPI. So here we select the department, then we key in the KPI name, and then we put in the measurement metrics for the KPI, and we set a goal, basically the target value for this particular KPI. After adding the KPI, we go to calculate KPI. This is the page that holds the main function of our system today, the KPI calculator. So we go ahead by selecting a department. For this particular one, we choose IT department, and then when we select the KPI, select KPI, basically it brings down a list of all the KPIs, and we select, for example, system uptime, and we want to key in this KPI for which month, let's say month of June. And the numerator, look, do we have the numerator and the denominator? When we select the KPI, it automatically brings the target value, remember the one that we set when we're adding it, and then the measurement metric for this particular KPI. So the numerator is the total operation time in this case, and the denominator is the total time. So month of June, let's say it has 30 days. So 30 days, that's equivalent to 270 hours. So let's say the total operation time was 600, let's say 614, for example, 614. And the total time is 720, which is the total time hours of the month. So this divides each other and it gives us 0.85. So 0.85 is going to be multiplied by 100, which will give us the current value for the KPI. So when you calculate, it says KPI calculated successfully and the output is 85%. So remember, our target was 99.0%. So this department has to work harder to achieve its goal. And so the last thing on our list is the KPI, view the KPI results page. So here we can filter the KPIs by department and by month. Remember, we were keying the KPIs by month. So in this case, we can select, for example, Department of IT, and then we select the month of June. Let's say June. Okay, August, for example, then we can search. So when we search, we see in the month of June, the only KPI that was keyed in was system uptime, and the percentage was 10%. There's a provision to add the targets so that you can see how the department has done. So here in the month of July, the same thing. There's the system uptime and application downtime. And down here, you can see a chart that will clearly tell you the level of the performance of this particular department. And so from the homepage, you can see clearly the insight of the data per department. This way, HR can see which department is performing better and doing or meeting its target in the company or institution. Thank you. This has been a great one for this weekend. I hope to see you next weekend for another solution. Take care.